Hey guys, welcome back to my obnoxiously large Taemin collection of hell. Anyway, so I just got this. I was not expecting it to come this early, and it seems to be sealed, so I'm intrigued. This one shipped from Taiwan, and it seems to have, I assume this is whatever, I don't know if they have, do they have their own language in Taiwan, or is it some form of Chinese? I'm not sure what this is. But, anyway, this is different. So I have the black version, and this one does not have that on the back, so I guess this one did not ship from Taiwan. I don't actually know where it's shipped from, because I believe I received this as a gift a couple of years ago. And I don't have the CD in here, because my CDs go in a CD sleeve. But, I'm curious to see if there are any differences between the black and white versions, and between the Taiwan and, I assume, Korean versions. So I'm very, very interested to see, is this printed in Taiwan? For some reason, it's a lot cheaper to find these out-of-print ones when you order from Taiwan, and I'm not sure why that is. I guess purists are trying to get a full Korean from Korea collection, but, like, I don't really care if it was printed in another country, I just want to own it. And it is sealed, so this is pretty dope. I'm pretty excited just to see what's different here, because it still has SM, so I see, so this one was printed in Taiwan. It's Avex Taiwan is the distributor of this physical thing. It has SM Entertainment and then Avex Taiwan. This one says SM Entertainment and KT Music. So, different distributor. I'm not sure what KT Music is. I don't know if that's a Korean distributor, but it does not have any writing on the back, and then this one does, which is interesting, because I don't know, but I think this is just the outer label, so if I take the plastic off, it will not have that. And I don't remember if this came sealed. I really don't remember. I know it did come with a photo card, which I have in my photo card binder, so we'll also compare photo cards. That's another thing I want to do, is look at the photo cards. So yeah, this is this cool little label that I have now don't have anything practical to use for, but I'm going to put it on my shelf because it's fun. Okay, but for real though, okay, so I opened this right up, and we have, so again, I don't know where this one came from, but the only difference seems to be, okay, so this says Korea. The only difference seems to be, it says it's 2014 SM Entertainment Co. Ltd. 2014-08, distributed by KT Music Limited Korea. And this one says 2014 SM Entertainment Co. Ltd. Manufactured, marketed in Taiwan by Avex Taiwan. So that's the difference. This one has this little komcha thing on it. This one does not. So that, I mean, and yeah, this one seems a little bit battered, and I'm not sure. I haven't opened it that much, so I may have gotten this one used, but it did come with a photo card when I got it. This is completely sealed, so I'm a little bit scared to to open this. But so I'm kind of curious to see if there's any differences inside in the content that's actually inside. Oh, this one, it does have a small rip in it, but it was still sealed, so I think it's just a shipping issue. And the disc, I believe, looks the same. I'm not going to cross-reference that. Actually, now I'm curious. Let me, real quick. Taemin is under T, so it would be in here. So, I'm curious. Okay, yeah, the disc appears to be exactly the same. They're both white discs, despite that other one having a black cover. They do appear to be identical. So that's interesting. Then we have, so this is really cool, you know, but I'm gonna open this up and see, other than the disc, it does have this weird little fold-out thing. I also have this, and this has the same type of packaging, where it's like, the, fold-out, it's like this little, it's kind of weird. This was a thing they did for a while with these EPs. Or I mean, I guess that's a full album, but this is how they packaged. I think his EP was packaged the same way. Just how they like packaged these SHINee solo releases for some time, back in like 2014, 2015. I don't know how long that packaging continued. I mean, even the Want albums are very similarly packaged. Yeah, this is basically the exact same thing. So again, little quirks of my Taemin collection. Just interesting to see how like SM changed their packaging over time for Taemin stuff, and I think Move Repackage is the same. So now, this is interesting. Again, I'm not sure if this has to do with it being, with the version, the like, album version difference or the country version difference, but this black one has silver text here, and this white one has black text. Now, I'm not sure, I think this is written in Korean, so it looks like it's the same text across both. So, again, the only real difference that I can see is just this one says distributed by KT Music, and this one says just marketed in Taiwan by Avex Taiwan. So that's the only real difference that I'm seeing here. These appear to be identical. The photo books themselves are identical. And there is a photo card, so I'm gonna cross-reference this in a second, but this has this weird little insert. So it says album review. Now, I don't have anything like that in this one. This one does not have that. Now, again, I don't remember if I got this black one sealed, so it could just be that this piece was not included when I got it used. That could be. I don't remember if I got it used or not because it was a gift, but it has the lyrics in here in this, or either in this little insert. And again, this appears to be Korean. I'm not great with recognizing my languages, so you know. But otherwise, I just kind of want to flip through this. This is strange. I don't think this crease is intended. It is sealed, probably, you know, just got damaged in printing or something. So I'm going to assume that these photo books are pretty much identical. I don't really think, yeah, I think the only difference is, okay, the colors are slightly different. Now, again, I don't know if this is a version difference. Got this. This one is like a more sepia tint. I don't know if that has to do with the album, like the white or black version, or if it's like, because it was printed in Taiwan. It doesn't appear to be faded, though. It does appear to be legitimately printed differently. This photo is exactly the same across both. You have the lyrics in here again. Oh, wait, so maybe, is this? No, this still looks like it's in Korean. I'm confused as to why this insert is in here, if the lyrics are also in here. And looks like the font colors are pretty much identical for the text colors for these pages. These seem to be, again, it's just the black and white ones that seem to be tinted a little bit differently. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe this one is like faded somehow. I don't really know. Again, it could just be the paper that they printed it, like how they printed it in Taiwan. It could be it. Like, they do just seem to be tinted ever so slightly differently. Like, this one seems more vibrant. So I kind of feel like maybe this one's just faded. I don't know. But, because this has been unsealed for some time. Even if I did I don't think I got it sealed. And even if I did get it sealed, it's been unsealed on my shelf for about 3 years now. So, you know, other than that, the photo book seems to be identical. I'm not really seeing any other version differences. At all. So getting it from Taiwan, the only difference seems to just be it says it's distributed by this Taiwanese distributor. And I just think it's weird because people got really upset, or not upset. I just think it's strange that it's so much cheaper to order the Taiwanese copies, because on like eBay, I got this for $50 with shipping. It was like $39 or something, and with shipping it was $50. But I've seen this going for like $100 or more when you look at the like Korean printing of it. So again, I really don't know why, if people are that fussed about a small thing in their collection. I just think that's you know, that's interesting. To me, I don't really care. I'm not going to spend an extra $50 to $100 just to get. Again, maybe I'm tripping balls, but the tinting just feels slightly different. It could just be the way it was printed. But yeah, this photo book seems extremely identical. So I think the only difference is the cover. And, yeah, the only difference is the cover. And, again, slight tinting differences. But I don't even know if that's like an intentional difference or not. It seems to be the only real difference between these, which is fine. I'm not complaining, but I just think it's interesting to see. So then on the very back, we have this credit sheet, which seems to be the same across both. And there's an extra photo. Yep, this is also the same. And again, the only difference, again, it says Taemin, the first mini album, 2014 SM Entertainment Co. Limited, 2014-08, distributed by KT Music Company Limited, Korea. Warning, all rights reserved, unauthorized duplication and rent is prohibited. Printed in Korea, SMK 0413. And this is the same exact thing, except it says Taemin, the first mini album, 2014 SM Entertainment Co. SM Entertainment Co. Limited, manufactured, marketed in Taiwan by Avex Taiwan, Inc. Warning, all rights reserved, unauthorized duplication and rent is prohibited. Okay, so, again, if this was also manufactured in Taiwan, if they manufactured this in Taiwan, maybe the ink that they used was a little bit different or something, and that's why the colors are off. I just think that's really interesting. It could also, yeah, but this definitely looks like it's a little bit faded as well, so it could be a combination of those two things. And again, the only other difference I'm noticing is this thing being here, and then the actual little logo where it's it's either KT Music or Avex Taiwan. So these are some nice little quirks in these. Again, this one doesn't seem to have an insert like this. I don't know if this just came with the Taiwanese press, or if this originally had one and I took it out, or someone else took it out. I think I might have gotten it used. So I did get this photo card, which looks very similar. I'm not sure if it's the same photo card. So it actually says not for sale, which is interesting. Because, you know, people like to sell and trade photo cards. And it has a website. It's http:/taemin.smtown. I wonder if that's still up. I think it is. I mean, it's just the SM Town website. You can go on artists. So I'm actually going to look through here and see what is my, is this the exact same? This is not, so it's very similar. This may just be a zoomed in version of this photo, but this photo has the like hair sweep thing. And again, I don't know if this honestly just does look like a zoomed in version of that. I don't know if there were more photo cards than these two, or which ones were included in which versions. I just know that these are the two that I got. And this one does the same thing. It also says not for sale, and it also has a message on it. So it's exactly the same, except just these small, tiny little differences. You know, just this photo card is more zoomed in, and then like the actual Taiwanese printing just has these like tiny differences in it. It's just interesting to see. So this is more than unboxing. This is more just like quirks in the Taemin collection. Like what is weird about these? So I want to see what this one. I want to see if this one is, because this is Korean as well, and this is SMK. Is this the same? No, this is KT Music. This one is distributed by Genie Music. Printed in Korea, SMK. So I don't know what that means. But this is the repackage. I don't have the original move yet. So it seems like all the ones that come in Korea, are printed in Korea, have this kamcha thing on them. So it's just interesting to see. And then, you know, they started including all this stuff in them as well. But I only have one version of this. It's basically the exact same, except this one. No, this one does have a separate, so it's literally the exact same formatting as the last one. Which is just interesting to see. And I believe, let's see if this is formatted exactly the same. Although this one has a, so this is interesting too. These two have paper slipcovers. So, but the cover is like, the paper is like part of it. Like you could take it off. And then you end up with this kind of texture. So it actually does say Taemin on the back. So I'm actually curious if the other version has any differences on the front or back. So what does the actual... I've never taken this off to see what the front of this looks like. Okay, so the actual front of this says, "There were dreams and goals that I had in my mind from the day I dreamt of becoming an artist. Although I had to go through many obstacles, I learned that I should always believe in myself. Strong faith has been the motivation of energy that keeps me going. As my effort for the dreams has made me become who I am today, I will continue to strive for higher goals with faith." I don't know why they wrote this, like, in English. I imagine... I don't know if, like, this is the same message in Korean. I don't know, because I can't read Korean, unfortunately. I do want to be able to read Korean, because you get more interesting things on this. I want to learn Korean and Japanese. I open this. So, again, this is exactly the same. This one is just black text. I believe this one had, like, the silver text. This probably just so the silver text would show up on the black background. That seems to be the only real difference. And I assume the front of this one is also the same. Yes, again, it's just black text, but it's the same thing. Again, I don't think he's, like, that fluent in it. So I assume this is just, like, a translated version of them. I assume he wrote that message in Korean, and then that was just a translated version of it. So these two have the exact same format. And then these are, it's interesting because these came out different times. This came out in 2015, I think. Was 2016, my bad. This is 2017. But they have the same, like, weird, like, texture to the cover. These are both, interestingly enough, this one has the kamcha sticker on this side, which I don't know why that's the case. I just think that's really interesting. And again, it's formatted pretty much the same way. I mean, this is a folding film, so there's probably more photos in this one. And the back is decent, but this one it doesn't have the slipcover, and this is the same with this. It also does not have the slipcover. Barcodes are interesting. It has barcode here in the bottom right, which these did as well. The Taiwanese one doesn't have the kamcha thing. This one has the kamcha thing above it. This one has the kamcha thing on the left for some reason, and then this one has the barcode on the far left on its side, which is just really, really strange. I don't know why they did that. So then I have these, which, this is interesting. They're both Korean prints, because they both have kamcha logo, but for some reason, this one has the barcode and the kamcha logo in the right-hand corner, and this one has the barcode on the top left and the kamcha logo on the top right. I have no idea why. Maybe, I guess there's artwork on the back of this one, so they were, like, trying to, or just, like, a photo, so they were, like, trying to move it around, but why they moved it on this version, I have no clue. Also, this has I never even noticed this. This has, like, a strip on it, which I'm not gonna take off. This does not have it. Now, I assume this just has to do with what, because, this one's a little battered, because I've had this one for a while. But this one, I think I got them both sealed. I don't remember, but, you know, maybe this did have, like, that strip, and I ripped it off, except I actually don't think so, because I actually think this is part of the art for this version. I think that's the case. So these have, like, entirely different photo books as well. Maybe not entirely different, but, like, these are, like, different photos. Like, different photos, different tint. And this one is red, and then this one is, like, black and white. And they're both Korean. These are both Korean distributed. But, like, these have, like, entirely different photos, which is interesting. Because with Ace, it's just, like, the exact same photo book, but the miniature standee is in here as well. You know, with Ace, it's the exact same photo book, but it's like, this is a completely different photo book. Then of course, I'm kind of curious to see what they did with these. These ones are weird, because they, so the backs appear to be identical except for the color, in this case. Actually, this is upside down. I just realized this is upside down. The formatting on this is kind of funky. So the backs appear to be identical except for, this, I have both of these upside down for some reason. Did I have them upside down for, like, I was trying to, like, read the spine a certain way? I don't know, dude. Oh! There's a CD in there. I don't put duplicate CDs in my CD folder thing, because, like, I don't need them. I only need to listen to the CD once. But, or, like, one copy of the CD. So these are weird, because these, so I said the backs are identical. They have the Comcha logo in the same place, the barcode in the same place. I just think what's weird about this, and distributed by Dreamus and Flow, so they keep switching their distribution. I don't know why they keep switching distributors. Korean obviously I know why the Taiwanese distributor is different. This one's bent and this one isn't. That's probably my own fault. But I just think, so these ones are weird because these also have slip covers, but unlike Ace where it's like it goes all around the side, these have like slip off covers. And I think they did this for the artistic reason of, you know, when you slip it out, it says Act 1, and then when you put it in, and you just see the little Polaroid. And then this one has the same thing, but it's this picture of the statue. So it's the same thing. I just think it's interesting how, and these ones had the discs, they had the discs like in this separate sleeve that's in the back. And then the photo book is separate. But the photo book also serves as the album cover because it goes in this, because it's really interesting. This is damaged, unfortunately. These are my own. I got these new when they came out, so like these, any damages that they have sustained are from me. But I'm interested to see. It's been a long time since I flipped through these. So do they have? That's suspect. This one's innocent. Do they have different photo books as well? I think they do. So, like, this one has this. I'm obviously not going to compare every page of the photo book. I don't have time to do that. Dude, I used to have a poster of this on my wall. It's very scary. Taemin is Slender Man. But yeah, are these photo books entirely different, or are they the same? That's what I'm curious about. This has the green sweater. A lot of the green sweater in this one, and in the statues. This one has the car. Okay, so these are entirely different photo books. This is just cool. I haven't flipped through these in so long. But yeah, I just think it's interesting how these also have this like weird texture to them. But then when you slide them in, and they're also double spined, which I want to point out that these are double spined, because if you put it in the correct way, the part is facing inside where you flip out the photo book. So then there's a spine from the photo book and then a spine from the actual album. So the photo book spine says Never Gonna Dance Again Act 1. The actual album spine says 3 because it's the third album, which I think is really interesting. They did this so that if you put this on your shelf next to Want or Re, it'll look consistent when you put the 3 on there. But I just thought that was a really interesting thing that they did. And then, of course, Act 2... I want to see, like, what my Act 2s look like. But these ones, They did the same thing, they're double-spined. This one is in the wrong way. It's the sleeve. This one has a poster. Okay, so this one has I think they all came with posters, but I think I took most of them out. I'm not sure where some of the posters ended up. I've moved a lot. But like, this is cool. I had two, I think, an interesting thing, I do remember this about the posters, was that Act 1 had two different posters, and Act 2, both versions of Act 2 that I had the same poster. Now, I don't know if every version of Act 2 had the same poster, or if it was just the ones I got happened to have it, but I just thought it was interesting. Or like, if I don't know if they were like random. This one's really interesting, because this has no... On the back, it says Never Gonna Dance Again, but it doesn't say Act 2. It says Act 2 on the side. And then, this is really interesting because it has a full image that, and again, it's a separate photo book from it has this inside sleeve thing. Full image. And, the photo books, I believe, are the photo books for these identical as well? Or are they actually different? Because I don't remember... it looks like... Hold on. Okay, that's the same. That's the same. So it looks like for Act 2, they just decided to not change the photo book. I don't know why they changed it. They did two separate ones for Act 1, and then for Act 2, they just didn't. I have no idea why. But of course, I have both versions of it. I have the... I'm actually not sure which one goes and where now. I think this one goes in here. But I have this version. I forget what one of them's like Messiah version, and I think it's Messiah and Idea version. I think that's what they are. But again, these double spines, which is just like a weird thing that they did, because, and this is double spined. I think the reason it's because if you put this in correctly, then this is. So if you put this on the shelf like this to see the three, then the back is, back is where the front would normally be. It's just really strange packaging choice. And with these are not double spine. These just have the photo book as part of the spine itself. And it's the same for all of these that I showed. Now, I don't have advice. I do have this. I want to see, this is weird, because this has a plastic slipcover. It has the discs just in here, nothing else protecting it besides the plastic slipcover, which is why I've kept these discs in here, because like it looks better, and I have dupes of them anyway. Now this has a really cool like texture to it as well. So this one says Taemin 3 at the top, and this is not double spined. So this one. It doesn't have a consistent spine with the others. This one, it just says Taemin. And that's the only spine you get, and it's not double spined. It has this weird little, like, extra flap. So it's inconsistent with the others, but I mean, this is also a different size, so I can forgive it because it's a different size, you know. But this has like a really high quality. I think it compiled basically all the photos from both versions. I think there were unique photo cards. I don't really remember. My photo cards are in. But yeah, this is just like a really high quality photo book. Like this, I'm really glad that they released this, just because this is. Unfortunately, mine is falling apart. It's separating from itself. But the actual like quality of the prints and just like the photos themselves. Really, really nice release. I don't know why they did this, though, because, like, there's no new songs or anything. It's just, like, both discs in one package with a bigger photo book. I have no idea why they released this. Anyway, money, I guess, to get more money out of people like me who are stupid. Now I wanna look at this. I don't have the, so there's two photo book versions. There's the box version, which I unboxed the box version extensively in that other video, but this is the photo book version. So there are two photo book versions of this. I only have this one right now, but there is no version of this that looks like these, or even these. And I think Advice was also, I haven't gotten it yet, but when it comes in the mail, I'll look at it. I think it's also, like, slim like this. It's not, It's just strange. They just completely changed the packaging for these Taemin albums. And now we have the Kamcha is actually a sticker. It now says printed in soy ink. It now says FSC mixed paper supporting responsible forestry. And this one's distributed by Cacao. So again, they switched distributors again. I don't know again for advice because I don't have it. Like I said, I only have this version. No slipcover or anything. This is just the cover is part of the photo book. And then I believe the disc itself was just included in this sleeve that was like in the photo book, which is, I don't like it when they package things that way because it's annoying. And then there's the Kwangya thing in here, but I mean, this is nice because, you know, it's a larger photo book. You get full quality, and like these are high quality prints. It's just weird that they completely changed how they package this. But I have to show you guys, I have to show you the packaging of all time when it comes to SHINee stuff. I have a couple SHINee albums, and they're packaged really weirdly as well. So, it doesn't end there. So, I have Odd, and this one, again, I don't know how many versions there were. I just have one version, but it has the Kamcha thing, it has the barcode and the right. So, it does have this, like, this one is double spine because it has a slipcover, so this side says Odd, this side says Odd, and then it has the members. This is just a weird, because it has the slipcover, so it has an entirely separate cover. This one is strange because it's just a regular jewel case inside, a regular jewel case with like regular jewel case inserts, like a regular CD, and then it just has this photo book completely separate. And this is small, which again, I think you know, they started doing larger photo books, which is nice, and I appreciate it. But it is just kind of weird that, you know, that's how it is. This is just a really strange, really interesting little release. Again, I don't have all of them, unfortunately, but, and if you put it in this way, then he has a fish for an eye, so that's kind of cool. I'm not actually sure what the correct way to put it in is, but it's one of those weird little, I don't like the clowns. I don't like clowns, but this is the worst one. This is a repack. I don't have the original one of one. This is one and one. This is a repack. But the thing about it is that it has no external cover. It's just clear plastic. Now the discs would be here to like make up the art, but of course my discs are in my disc sleeve. So I believe they're in, you can see my 1-in-1 discs, which are here. This is what the discs look like. So I guess they wanted the discs to, so this looks really weird without the discs inside, which again, for people who store their discs separately is kind of whack. This is also technically double-spined, SHINee 1-in-1. It's so strange. Again, you have the Kamcha thing, you have the barcode on the side, you have this weird text. It's like because it's distributed by KT Music, so whoever the distributor, just all of that written on the side, you know, on the clear plastic. Then you open it up, and again, the disc would normally be here. Actually, no, because if you put a disc in, it would just be silver. Because if you put it face down, you'd have to put the disc backwards in order to even, like, see it. So, again, this is just such a strange release. Like, what was the point of this? And you open this, and there are two separate photo books. So you take out the one photo book, you flip it to the other side. You think, oh, I can just flip it. No, you have to do this and open it from the other side. There's an insert and there's a second photo book. Now, they did it as two. It's also really strange that they did it as two discs, because most repacks don't do that. Most repacks just kind of include new songs on the same disc. They actually included, I believe, all of the one-of-one album on one disc, and then like the new tracks and like instrumentals for them on the second disc. Again, really strange the way that they released this. I don't know what they were, I really don't know what they were thinking with this. But like this insert is like with the SM Town travel package is like the closest thing we have to an actual album cover. So like and this is also like a pain in the ass to like open and close. Like it is very impractical in addition to being strange and ugly. So again, it's this same image here. So it's like if I just put this in here, this is the album cover, guys, but then it doesn't even match up. So it's just weird. Now I have a couple more. I have these, which are interesting because these follow the same format of large photo book with nothing else. Now, what pisses me off about this one is this does not have a spine, which, you know, from the point of view of I put these on a shelf and collect them. So, like, see how this has a spine. This does not have a spine. Very annoying. Now, now the packaging for this was also super weird because the disc goes here. Now, I kind of prefer this to it just being in a random sleeve or just, you know, because then it's not taking up space. It's just weird. I don't know what they were thinking of the packaging. It's fucking weird. And then, again, pretty nice high-quality photo book, but just strange. And then it has the inclusions in this, which is cool, but as you can see, it's ripped because it's held with a sticker. Like, that's not, like, not how you do longevity. And I think there was a Minho poster with that, which is on my wall. And then, also, like, this is super cool. I like this a lot. But it's just, and then the photo card or, like, whatever other inclusions were in here. Whatever other inclusions were in here were in this sleeve. So, just really strange packaging. And then, and it can also, like, tuck inside, so it's really awkward to, like, open this. It's just weird. It doesn't have a spine. This release is just weird. I don't know how many other versions. I don't know if they released a version of a spine. Now, this one does have a spine. Thank God. It's a thin, you know, it's a thin spine. It just says 8. It has the number of the album. But, like, thank God this has a spine. You can at least see what it is. Again, it has the disc in this backwards, which is kind of better. It's better because it sticks onto... It's better because it sticks onto here, and you don't have to worry about it falling out when it's in a sleeve. This one's interesting, too, because I didn't actually see... So it says on the bottom, it has SHINee, it has the Comcha, SM Entertainment, Dreamus, the distributor. This one doesn't say it's printed with soy ink, though. This one is printed with soy ink. And, you know, I know there are multiple versions and multiple I think there were 3 different covers of this. This is the one I have. I don't remember what they were all called. But this also has, in addition to having a spine, it sort of has a slipcover, but not really. It's weird. So you can, like, open this up, and it's just, like, this big-ass slipcover for no reason. And then this is the photo book. And it's like, why is it designed like this? Like, because you're never gonna look at that first page. You're always just gonna open it like this. It's just weird. And this one didn't have a slipcover. Like, this one, it's stapled together, which, again, there's no spine. So it has the same packaging, but, like, for this one, they're like, okay, we need to have the same packaging, but we want to have it at proper spine, so now we're just gonna make it a slipcover. Just weird design choices. Again, I'm pretty sure all of the inclusions for this one were just, like, this is the SM Town advertisement thing, but, like, the photo card and whatever else came with, I believe there was a poster that came with it. I think I got Taemin's poster and I put that up. But, like, whatever else came with it was just included in the middle. I hate when albums do that, because then it's like, it just falls out when you open it. It's like, why? At least put it in an envelope or a sleeve or something, like what Don't Call Me did. Like, good lord. And for some reason, the barcode is at the top center of the front of the cover. Very weird. And then this is a digipack. You know what a digipack is. I only have this because it's the Taemin one. And I collect Taemin stuff, but it also says it's printed with soy ink. This one has, like, a barcode in a not weird location. So yeah, that's all the SHINee stuff I have. It's just straight, except for the Taemin Japanese albums, I'm not going to show right now. But, like, that, it's just a strange packaging, just strange release. This is all just very weird. I don't know what they were doing. It's weird. Alright. Anyway, guys, I'll see you next time. Bye.